Top of the morning to you. Vic at Vic Saga, and I have to show you, and imagine the shame, the embarrassment. I have a post 64 model 94 Winchester 3030. Okay? Oh my God. I say the embarrassment, and this Vic at Vic Saga 68. This is a 67, okay? It's the classic, all right? And uh, uh, what to do? What to do? Okay, even Steve, my automotive mechanic, has 5 pre-64 Winchester Model 94s. It's like, chagrin. You know, it just, it's what you gonna do? You know, it's like, it's a post 64. Probably gonna fall apart in my hands right away, right? As I demonstrate, this will fall off, that'll fall off, right? You know, I've had it a while now, all right? And there's one guy on YouTube was going on about guns. I can't remember which one. He was talking about collectors and talking about this particular gun. And he just flat out said, collectors are idiots. And, well, that's like being an artist and your regard for art historians, right? Okay. Similar, I guess. And so they have all the details right, but what about the actual action? So I've got that going, and then, you know, it really reminds me, you know, all the time at first when I got this one, knowing it's a post 64, I'm looking at all the things that aren't maybe going to be great about it. You know, it's like waiting for something to not work right. Okay, and when I eject a shell, that ejector really flips them out. You know, it's kind of a tinny injector instead of the old pre-64 heavy ones. And well, I think probably in an ejector competition, this might eject further than your pre-64s. At any rate, so we won't get into that competition. But you know, this whole thing really reminds me so much of, you remember when you were a teenager, painful as it may be, you were so uncertain. I mean, you didn't have any experience, and so you're always going into new experiences and always going into new experiences. And oh, for crying out loud, you know, your girlfriend then. Oh my, you know, one girlfriend was Catholic. Oh, for crying out loud. Mom was very concerned about that. Okay. Then, probably as I grew out of my early teens and into the 20s, and probably one of the best girlfriends ever was Jewish. What? Well, I mean, you know, I'm from the Midwest, and it's like, yeah, what? What do you... What? Anyway, so you get all these in your early 20s, 30s, 40s. You're going through all these things, and if it's something that you know about, you're kind of sensitive, very overly sensitive to what other people have to their opinions, and so you're taking that in, you know. And so, okay, after the proper marriages from good Michigan and Nebraska relationships, and then you get then you go through the divorces, and then you go through your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. We won't anyway. You amass a lifetime of experience, and you learn a lot of things, and one of them is how are things for you personally? Let me take this. Let me take this over to the. Let me lay it down here so you can see it better. All right, and get a little bit better light too. At any rate, all right. Pardon me as I make things a little bit easier for you to see this terrible, terrible event, this thing that I've gotten, a post 64 Winchester model 94 3030, okay? Turn that on. And I gotta turn this back around. Oops, yep, okay, well, we'll do it this way. And here we go. Now, my model is a octagon barrel, okay, and I think that this beauty is. Look at the graining on the wood, okay. check out the bluing, all right. That bluing is perfect. And all the time I've had this, I've thought, okay, when's it, when's it gonna fall apart, right? This is a magnificent gun, So sorry. At any rate, it's just I say it's only a 67, okay, and it's like, oh my God, and so trying to show you the details now. And it is Western, okay, for saddle, and it's just all I could ask for. It's this. I don't think. I guess as close to pristine a gun as I've had since I bought my Marlin, almost new. That was a 22 Marlin lever action. At any rate, this one is just. I don't think it had ever been fired, and so I had to sight it in. I mean, it never even been sighted in, and so shot slightly to the left, a little bit to the left, and I managed. You bring your rear sight to the right. I love the sights. I've had cataracts surgery. Okay, so I got my 20/20 back, and it's a joy. And so a lot of things as you get older are sheer joys. Now let's see. I wanted to. I put my funny hat with my funny light on to be able to show you, not blind you, but to be able to show you the details. But having a little technology issue here, because I got to put this down in order to do that. I need both. I need a third hand. Don't have my camera crew yet. Never had one. But at any rate, that is a rifle that I really, I've always wanted an octagon barrel ever since I saw them many decades ago, and so this is the 1967 classic, and they put the octagon barrel back on it, and I like I like the looks of it, and it feels right. Things that look right and feel right are right, and so that's my gun. And again, the stock, the grain, the bluing, everything about this gun is so fine, and I do get a kick out of a lot of this again, I think of when somebody tells you, oh, that person or that car, bike, boat, whatever, is problematic, then you're waiting for this problem. So the first times with this gun, I waiting for these problems. Not only are they not problems, but it's a superlative gun. Oh my God. It's everything I wanted and better. Now I didn't get it at some uh, pawn shop or anything like that. I did, and this is important. I think, if you've got a reliable gun shop that you've gone to for decades, that's important. They're not gonna tell you anything. They're not gonna mess you up. So uh, I got this at my reliable gun shop, and that I think also sets the stage for probably pretty good, because I could have, any complaints, I could have brought it back. At any rate, no complaints whatsoever. This is a great gun, and I do get a kick out of oh, it's not a pre 64. Oh my God. God, I think it's a lot better. It's certainly newer, and I don't think it's ever been through the brush or anything like that. It's just one that is, for me, a real joy. And again, the I'll get it here sooner or later. There we are. The bluing, okay. Love just everything about it is just, in my opinion, very, very fine. And certainly, I'd never put a scope on it or anything like that. I don't need that. Not going for that with this gun. So. I am not an authority, and I want to say obviously, it's got to seem like that. Uh, and this is my personal view, and I think that other people who are stuck with a embarrassing post 64, it might be better than a lot of pre 64s in terms of it's not very rusty. Uh, Not, yeah, it's worn in, right? Yeah. The rifling has been, I mean, I have talked on these things, talking about the baggage that we carry when we have something vintage, and uh, that's, you never know what they've been through. And so in this case, this hasn't been through much at all. It's like, wow, the person really, really took care of it, and I'm so pleased about that. So the thing of it being like new is just fun. So at any rate, uh, this is Vic at Vic Saga. I wouldn't uh, I wouldn't hold you to put the subscribe button, because you just don't want to subscribe to somebody who's had the gall to get a post 64 Winchester 94 3030. So I'll just stop my rant and the embarrassment and the shame of it all, and say I've got a very nice gun here, and we age is an interesting thing, isn't it? Yep. It's like yeah. So okay, Vic and Vic Saga. Thanks for putting up with this little rant. All right.